I never thought of myself as a leader of the herd. I always thought I was more one of those fat gazelles that the lions toy with before they eat it for lunch. You know, come on, everybody watches National Geographic Channel. You know what I'm talking about. And I saw where the original award is going to be placed in Webster Bank Arena, and I really hope it's near that ice cream stand just off the lobby, because in that way I can kill two birds with one stone. I can get some chocolate chip and tell people there's my name. This first presentation should be titled Hoops and Who. I mean, come on. There isn't a college basketball fan who pays attention to the game who doesn't know who Dick Weiss is. Me, I'm the anonymous guy, the wire service guy. And that's fine with me. Just the one thing I wish that just once, at the start of a story, instead of the little AP bug, I could get it to say OC. But I'm still working on that. And, recognition like this comes from one of two reasons. Either you've been around a really long time, or there's a set of really bad x-rays of you going around. Gene, you tell me, right? You know, was I wrong to pay for parking in advance? Just let me know if it's that bad. I've covered almost 3,000 college basketball games, and I'm pretty sure I've met even more interesting people. Imagine the CHSAA freshman team reject getting to learn from the icons of the sport like Coach Carnesecca, Mr. Kaiser, Coach Gavitt, Coach Curran, Wayne Duke, all giants of the sport. And then I became friends and co-workers with the likes of Bob Ryan, Dave Anderson, John Feinstein, Dick Vitale, Mark Blatchen, Jim Nance, Mike Breen. Are you kidding me? And then my one Fairfield connection, and if I don't say this, I'm going to get killed, is somebody who taught me an awful lot in a lot of ways, and that was Bernie Beglane, Mr. B. And Mr. B was a 1952 graduate of Fairfield, and he reminds me of it at least once a week. And he was always tells you that he was in the second graduating class, and he's so proud of that. And I tell him, you missed by a year. It's the first graduating class that's really proud of the whole thing. But he called me, and anyone that knows Mr. B, his number came up on the TV, and I picked up the phone, and I said, hey, Mr. B, what's up? And he goes, what's this about you getting an award from Fairfield? He said, you got nothing to do with Fairfield. And I said, no, but I'm using you as a cover. They're letting me in because of you. And then he was happy with it. But he is really proud of Fairfield. He talks about it all the time. And I just, you know, I scammed the world on this one. I've covered every Final Four since 1979, 8 Olympics, 4 World Championships, every Big East tournament. And that's the result of a lot of people helping a guy who needed a lot of help. And I hope I've been able to help some of the unbelievably young people who are now entering a business that's a lot different than it was in 1976. I got to be part of the technological explosion that left me behind a long time ago. I'm still impressed with the fax machine and pagers. I want to thank the people who came to me tonight, especially my family, my sisters, my wife Annie, who is still a load of hardware ahead of me after the great playing career she had at Fordham. My son Andrew, a Fordham graduate, who a lot of you know from his working in Madison Square Garden, and he's now the assistant SID at Fordham. I was the SID at Fordham from 1976 to 78, so that's a pretty big circle he's closed. And now to do something we all say we should. My son James is a 3rd grade special education teacher in the New York City public school system. We always say those people deserve to be recognized, so I want to do that now. He's a former lacrosse player and coach, and that explains the lure of special education. Thanks again, everybody. I really appreciate this so much, and this was really cool. Thanks a lot.